hot minute.
I think that he basically said that it was either too much of a commitment, like you don't want to go ahead and secondary that, and also the issue of it didn't like mesh as well. While Lucina, he does a lot of the same things he does with Snake. It's just an impressive character that puts up zones and does not allow you to enter them.
That makes sense to me.
If you don't need to zone with projectile, sword good.
Paper beats rock, but sword just wins.
Yes, paper beats rock, sword don't lose too much.
And then there's also gun. There's Wolf Blaster. So you got a few different options in this rock, paper, scissors game we call Smash.
No double jump?
Oh,
that's so unfortunate.
Double.
So that clanked with the first part of neutral air, and then he did not be reversed the second. That's one mechanic I think that can really be replaced or looked at in this game is the turnaround mechanic, where sometimes if you get hit in the wrong side by an aerial, you just turn around randomly.
It is
Awful.
not the way you want to go.
Awful.
Losing that stock immediately at that kind of percentage. I mean, you have some good percentage on Seagull right now, but if it's so hard to really tell where you're facing when you're off stage like that in Palutena, and it was escapable, so it's like it's hard to do. It's hard to deal with.
In addition, really, Lucina has been touched a little bit with the band, or Nerf Hammer rather, and you're not going to see a lot more of those like back airs killing really early. You're going to need to land a smash attack if you want to kill before 150 or so.
Up smash, that was I did not see that coming at all from JLim, but hey, if it works, it works.
Hey, Thundercat's ho, got to let him know.
But again, how are you going to get off this platform? You are getting nared to oblivion.
He tried to do the platform drop down air, which is actually really safe on this stage, but did not work out. Got the down tilt, got punished for it.
That patience using that double jump to get around the down tilt of Palutena.
Interesting choice by JLim to go ahead and get the down throw instead of the back throw. I think that he wants Seagull Joe off stage at any percent instead of like playing neutral on stage.
Yeah, and here you go. He is trying to keep him at edge. Not for long, though, as Seagull takes control of center stage once more. And you're pressing buttons too much, my friend. Here's the wings.
A lot of times if people hit buttons out of disadvantage, and Palu can punish that with the best of them.
Dolphin Slash coming out nice and quick, but a little bit percentage, but you are still at an unfortunate deficit.
Oh, the right read. He had the read right. He had the timing right. He had the spacing just barely off. That would have hit if it was Marth.
That was pixels off. Nice neutral air dodge getting past that auto reticle. JLim is experiencing this matchup, of course, playing against Seagull plenty of times before, but this Lucina right now needs to find an extra stock. Oh, I thought it was
going to work because Seagull Joe like tried to challenge it. I was stunned.
Not let loose a little bit enough. The Pillar of Light trying to come out from Seagull, but no, not quite yet. JLim's a little bit smarter than that.
The full hop non-fastball forward air, that's I think you're going to try to challenge this.
Then you got up tilt coming out again, won't kill, 133%. That invulnerability on the dash attack, keeping Palu alive and happy.
The way JLim plays this character is interesting. He doesn't fastball almost at all. He just uses Lucina's floatiness to really mix up when Seagull Joe has to drop shield to try to parry.
It's really interesting. Whoa, that's untechable.
Yeah. You can see them spark. Seagull Joe not able to do anything about that. Just has to take the stock. And after an early death, JLim's been doing a good job playing in neutral. The problem is that you're at 130. You have some work to do.
Yeah, this is a very, very difficult way to find game one. But if you're JLim, anything is possible. He's done it before. He can do it again. But Seagull can just sit there, throw up projectiles, and make it known that, yeah, you have to come to me, buddy. Seagull Joe is happy to stall people out. Again, these get-up attacks are great, catching out Seagull, trying to press buttons, trying to catch JLim off guard.
Double explosive flame, triple! Oh, baby, a triple. It turns out if the first two don't succeed, just throw them the same fastball again, same spot. Eventually, they'll run forward.
Yeah, you have to get to me eventually. If I could just keep throwing out a hat trick of explosives. Unfortunate, but
the no mix-up. Twice.
The stubborn use of button press is coming out nice and well for Seagull.
All right, so I think that we didn't like learn enough in that matchup if JLim's Lucina can still hang or not. I think that I like going Lucina one more game instead of switching over to the Snake. If Lucina did not die early, that could have been a completely different game.
Yeah, that early stock really was a decider because Seagull was getting a lot of his options caught out by JLim. So if JLim can go play a little bit smarter and not get as caught out from these things, then maybe he can get this game too for himself. And Battlefield is good for sorties, like you said earlier. I mean, so now he has a good stage for himself, and hopefully if he can just get the execution down, might be looking better for him.
Both characters seem to benefit from this stage. JLim has the ability to shark underneath those platforms, and Seagull Joe has tons of different spaces that he can use his teleport cancels on.
Yeah, teleport cancels, a lot of aerial juggling on board if you're Palutena, so everyone's got something good going for him right now. That drop off of the ledge, not what JLim needed. Roll coming out, getting caught. Quick back throw keeps you in that disadvantaged state. JLim now struggling to really find his footing and getting himself back alive in one piece because right now, Seagull is not letting him do anything.
The Seagull Joe ledge trap game is just so immaculate. Finally, JLim gets back and gets the opportunity to play the game for a split second.
Yeah, he finally gets to play the game a little bit, finally gets Seagull in disadvantage, but not for long.
Toss him off again. Just every single time, they're just millimeters away from each other. Both players are swinging out there with haymakers, and just the dodges absolutely need to be perfect, because when they are not, you get dealt a body blow that you may not recover from.
Let's see, though. Nice grab, keeping Seagull off stage again now in triple-digit percentage. Using that Dolphin Slash to hit Seagull, but no, he techs those. And did you just kill yourself by going too far down? Yes, you did.
He fast fell. That's really unfortunate there for JLim.
Only enough time after that warp to get a grab off, but no kill on board yet for JLim. Just grabs.
No Thunder Catch for that time.
Nice.
Spot dodge canceled up B will do it. That is a very good punish for dash grabs, or really any even standing grabs nowadays with all the lag they have on them.
As a Cloud player, I am very intimate with the spot dodge up B, so I'm happy to see other characters do it well too.
Yo, they really need to get rid of spot dodge canceling of specials.
It's,
just for you.
It's busted, and I love it. It's all I have, please. I have back air and I have up B, please. I'm an orphan child. This is all I have.
I want to see Cloud down in the tier with Bayo.
Oh no, please
Or
don't. Make him top 10, please. I mean, these characters are both top 10. They're both very solid. I mean, you don't see Lucina's being played as much, but she's still just so good.
yeah, I think that she's the most solid character in the game. The problem with her is that she's kind of linear.
She's linear, and some people just find her boring.
Because of the linearity, I think. That's the big thing.
Dexter has played her before, and he's like, and he didn't really use her much otherwise because he's like, I can't play this character for this long. It's too boring.
Yeah, I played, who was it? It was like Guppy, and like midway through our set, he just said, I can't do this anymore, and he just switched off and did another character. They're just like, all right, yeah.
Sorry, Lucina players, you're boring. And
Chad does it?
Chad.
Really? Huh.
Interesting, but I mean, again, this was not ideal for JLim with that SD. So some of these stocks in these games are just not going JLim's way. Now he has to make the executive decision of snake or stay.
Snake. Kalos? I'd say snake.
Kalos.
What? I ain't calling Guppy out. Guppy's the best.
Guppy.
But yeah, shout outs to Guppy in chat.
Shout outs to Guppy. Happy.
But yeah, I definitely remember that though. Just boxing the like space like forward airs on my shield, just like I can't do this anymore. He's always a riot to play.
All right, let's see. 2-0 Seagull's favor. Snake now finally coming out.
Yeah, I think that on Kalos, a bigger stage where you have more room to set up your camp game, that's good. The problem is that more stage means that Palu can carry you more, 52% already.
Yeah, turning that into 66 now. It's time finally for JLim to throw those grenades and let him know. A little bit too close to that auto radical, getting a bomb thrown up in Seagull's face, but still, this might be a slow game.
Yeah, I don't anticipate either player really wanting to go forward. This is why JLim started to get off of Snake against Palu, because Seagull Joe just auto-reticles, reflects, and stands still. And JLim has to play aggressive, and Snake's aggressive options, while good, do not match Palutena's.
Seagull, no fun police allowed. Joe, happy to just sit that slow game, press those projectile buttons, and reflector as needed.
It's both of their family. Like, it's something in the water in that family house, because both him and Dingus. Dingus is like, oh, you touched my shield, you're trying to hit buttons. No. You got that up B out of shield, invulnerable with Game & Watch, and now Seagull Joe just like, all right, I'm just going to auto-reticle and reflect. It's optimal. Like, I ain't doubting the fact that that's the case.
I mean, hey, sometimes you just want the other opponent. Like, it's not enough to win and beat my opponent. I want my opponent to suffer.
Also,
I'll play Palutena.
What is it with the rule of threes in Seagull Joe? He literally just up-aired 3 times and the third one worked. We saw that last time with the explosive flames 3 times in a row.
I mean, he's a science teacher, but he's also found literary devices, so rule of 3 works out well. Giving JLim something to think about.
This is looking brutal.
God,
right
this
now.
hurts to watch. As much as it feels weird to cheer for a snake, but at the same time, you know, this is JLim coming back from such a large deficit in games and stock.
I'm just rarely seeing him actually having the ability to open Joe up, and that's so rare for Snake. Normally, just like his presence on stage is enough to make it so that the opponent has to play differently. Seagull Joe is saying, your presence on stage makes me have to not play the game, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't want to press any buttons and just stare at you for 10 seconds at a time. And then when it's your turn to try to get out of something, I can just kill you.
No double jump here. JLim has to fall to that platform. Gets the up tilt there. Seagull Joe leans forward a little bit and smiles a little bit. I think he knows that he kind of got away with one.
He's getting away with robbery right now.
That fall off, that was so good by JLim. He DI'd out as far as he could so that he hit like the edge of this platform and then just fell off immediately, so he didn't have to deal with any kind of ledge trapping by Seagull.
Yeah, smart stuff being shown, but at the same time, those brains can only get you so far because you are a touch away from death. There you go.
Yeah, as you say it, she reaches out and touches you. Angel's out here.
Yeah, that Angel's sending him all the way to the outfield. Unfortunately, now he's on his last stock. Only so much he can do now, but hey, he's starting to find it. He's getting that percentage on board.
He just double rolled in, trying to just like hit him with the smash 4.
Dash attack on dash attacks.
It's like, yo, you ain't the only one with some invuln on your dash attack. Let's do it. So this is kill percent.
Yeah.
He's actually going to hit Seagull Joe with a move.
But hey, back to camping.
I don't think that JLim has the time or the ability to like wait this one out and just get the 160 up till. I think you got to get it like now.
Yeah, every extra percentage is going to matter. That back air not hitting Palutena, but Palutena hitting Snake a lot. Now he was barely at 8%, and now he's approaching 90, getting close to that triple digit. And now finally reaching it, just getting pelted by all these moves from Palutena.
Seagull's brought this almost even just by continuing his play style.
Yeah.
JLim, I think JLim got a little bit too thirsty. He went in, tried to get the kill, and it has not worked out for him.
He has now almost lapped him in percentage, and now he has. JLim has not had a chance to play the game for the past minute, and that down tilt was secure that he does not get to play the game anymore.
Into loser's bracket.
Into loser's bracket he goes.
All right, so Seagull Joe going ahead and punching his ticket to winner's side of Grand Finals. And yeah, this has been a heck of a tournament. I mean, Seagull you kind of expect to see in the top 3 and the bottom 4, though, in losers. That is a heck of a murderer's row.
This is going to be the brutal bracket, to say the least. It's just a matter of who is currently up next, and it is Chrome Kingfisher versus Dexter.
What? Slides? Okay, sure. One second.
So yeah, Chrome Kingfisher versus Dexter. Pretty unusual because I guess that means that Chrome beat ZD and someone else to make it here because this is loser semis? Is this loser semis?
Should be.
Yeah, so Chrome has had a crazy run then, so that means I think he's had to go through, what, Dexter and Shamu to get here?
So did he take out Shamu after we finished over the winner's bracket? That's crazy.
That might be the case. And of course, I think ZD was in the ropes because he did get sent to losers.
True.
So
Dexter's out. Okay, Dexter took out Shamu. Okay, there we go.
Okay,
there we go.
so yeah, so Dexter beat Shamu.
Let me see if I can't go ahead and try to bring up the bracket for y'all so we can talk about how we've been doing. Are they good? Okay. So, yeah, we have some time here. Dexter 2-0'd Dark to make it up into winners round 3. So, making that Nevermore boy trying to beat him back a wee bit. So, yeah, Seagull Joe 2-0'd Chrome Kingfisher on his way up. And then that sent Chrome into losers. He has taken out...
Just putting names.
He took Mute 2-1. He took out ZD!
Yes, that's
Chrome
how we got
Kingfisher
here.
3-1 ZD, and then he 3-1 SAX.
So this man is on a tear right now. The only non-PR player currently still in.
You make it a point to say, you best put me on that list, son.
Why am I not right now? Because I'm making results with DK.
DK Will? No, DK Chrome.
Let's see if he can get some more jungle beats going on there, laying his hands up.
All right. You guys are good.
So, these guys